Orly, it's salt. Get out of here. Get out of here, cat. Nah. Money, no. No. Nope, it's not for you. It's not for money either. Ooh. Milk, and then I can just dissolve and swallow it, and then I'll have to like, try to chew it because I don't want to chew this cannabis oil. It does better if you consume it with fat, something that's got fats to it. Like a glove. Don't be in the way of the trucks, Elliot. Sorry, buddy. I'm not going to be giving you any Oreos anytime soon. Yes, it was RSO. Put like that much. Hey. I look possessed by Satan, huh? I think you need to look into that. You want to go outside? You go outside, you can see Elliot and Levi. You don't want to go see Elliot and Levi? You can't trust someone who eats Oreos the correct way. Sorry, buddy. I wish I could give you that milk. Unfortunately, you're a dog and your body can't process chocolate. I have moved up in life. Yes, I got my own place. It's lovely. We're very happy here. We are great. Everything is fucking awesome. Got ourselves a nice house. I got myself a private gym. I have the princess bed of my dreams. Hold on, I'm going to go mute for a moment. Do I come from dumb town? It's nice to see you again, too. Welcome. Charger. I think I'm probably going to want to take this way. Watch out, here comes Kitty. What's going on?
I'm just here to pet Orly.
To pet Orly? Aw, Levi, I love you so much. That's so sweet. Orly is so happy. He's so lucky to have you. What a good boy you are. Literally next door neighbor boy just came over to say hi. It's Elliot's best friend. He came over to tell my dog hi and pet him. That makes me so happy. Is Elliot out front?
No, he's in the parking lot.
Okay. Thank you. Try to encourage Elliot to do good, okay? And make good choices. Because he's still on restrictions, but he could get off of his restrictions so much sooner if he's just making good choices and stuff. So try to remind him. Don't encourage him to misbehave or anything. You're a good boy. I know you would never. See you later. Oh. All right, well, I'm doing something, so I will see you later.
It's beautiful. Evidence for that. We can just say what we think, put ideas together. And I stated yes.
Why is it not working? God dang it. Huh? What?
Right.
I think they're gone, bud. Yeah, you can check. But I'm 99% sure they're gone. There's bubbly water in there you can grab, though. Mango or pineapple, I think.
All right, you guys. Happy Tuesday to everyone except the people who think that we need positive evidence to share our opinions and not comprehend. That's kind of ridiculous.
Did you find one? Okay.
Violating my personal space, ignoring the rules, having the permanent grief of Steven Crowder's CEO into my home to join Steven's show from my children's playroom without my consent, without my knowledge. None of that can be tolerated.
I can't deal with this thing anymore. I fucking hate it.
Books. We all know what their punishment is.
More truth.
Therefore, the judge and the jury, they have been sentenced to what they hate the most.
More truth.
Welcome back to Candace.
How much heroin do you need? Typically none, but
get ready because it's another big one. It is explosive.
You are restarted.
It's never been seen.
Oh.
Our favorite. But first,
well, thanks,
we have
Yusef.
To jog your memory of whence we
I like
came.
being restarted.
Really pay attention to the details. They matter. So I'm going to ask you the question. What was the original moment that made people suspicious of what happened on September 10th? What was the first thing that you saw online that made your eyebrow raise, so to speak? I would offer that it was when Terrell Farnsworth, turning
Perfect.
His audio and visual lead, his visual impulse, was seen taking down the cameras, particularly actually taking down one camera, the camera behind Charlie's head. This turned out was less than 4 minutes after Charlie was hit. We know he went up and he reported himself. He announced that Charlie was dead. He went down and he began removing that camera in particular. Before anybody knew who he was, people knew who he was. But the rest of the world was going, what's going on? Why are we violating the crime scene? Why is somebody moving a chair that Charlie was just sitting in to stand up and take that camera down? Here. And I actually should be honest, unlike the rest of the world, I was not immediately suspicious.
Okay,
because I
so
knew
from this spot,
call this, right? I reached
you
out
see
to
there,
him,
there, and there.
I've known him for years, and I said, what's up? I assumed that there had to be some sort of a reasonable explanation. That conversation took place, remind you, on September 18th. Reached out to Terrell, got him on the phone, was expecting something simple, and instead, it was the phone call itself that made me feel suspicious. I went to my team, something is wrong. I've gone over this moment to you guys so many times. It's because Terrell was nervous. He was offering me various increasingly bizarre reasons as to why he could not show me the back footage. People thought maybe the back footage caught the person from a crowd that was, shot Charlie. And I just said, okay, let me see it. And he said he didn't want to share it because he didn't want Erica to see Charlie get hit in 4K. And I said, okay, well, it doesn't need to be shared. You can just tell me and I'll tell audiences that I saw it and everything's okay. And the craziest part of all was him telling me, again, you'll recall, I said this to you right when it happened, specifically that he did not know how to send the file to me. I said, just send it to me. I'll watch it. Obviously, I won't share it. And he said, I don't know how to send the file. And I said, Carol, you run an AV company. What do you mean you don't know how to send a file? And then he admitted that he did know how to send a file, but he didn't want to do it for fear that Google might hack him. Go back, watch the episodes. That's what he said. I've got proof that Google might hack him. What? But you see, it turns out that now we know that Terrell lied to me. Terrell's a liar. I sensed it then, yes. I had an immediate intuition that Terrell was lying to me, that he maybe did know how to send a file, but he wasn't actually fearful that Google might hack him. They keep telling us our intuition means nothing, right? But guess what? My intuition and vibe in that matter has been proven correct. It was confirmed when the preliminary hearing took place, actually. You may have missed it. I'll slow that down for you. The lead investigator on the case, SBI agent David Hull, explained on the stand actually on September 10th. So that would be 8 days before I spoke to Terrell. Actually, on the very day of the assassination, Terrell apparently did know how to send footage, and he chose to do that via a Google link. He used the very company that he would then tell me 8 days later he was afraid was going to hack him. That makes Terrell a liar. He lied to me. I don't like when people lie to me. And like I said, there is entirely no dispute that he lied to me about his fear of a Google hack, because he actually signed and submitted an 1102 statement to that effect. It was entered in and discussed during the hearing. We can show you this statement from Terrell. And it tells us, and I'm going to read the first part first. On September 10th, I, Terrell, first person here, was present at the Turning Point USA Utah Valley University event. Myself and my team were there to provide audio video equipment, setup, management, and support, as we had done for Mr. Charlie Kirk for years. Our camera setup consisted of 3 angles: an angle directly on Charlie, an angle on the individual asking questions, and a wider angle behind Charlie that showed the audience and the crowd reaction. Okay, so a wider angle behind Charlie that showed the audience and the crowd reaction. That day, on September 10th, I provided SBI with 4 videos through a Google Drive. And then you see the link, and he tells you what those videos are labeled. Okay. And then he says these videos were taken by me and my team at the UU event on September 10th, 2005. These videos, as they were provided to SBI, are a true and correct representation of what took place at UVU.
I'm not here to entertain you.
Okay.
So
now let's
you want me to
understand
entertain
that
you?
First portion first. He says that there are
You can,
4 videos.
No, I won't even do that. I was going to say you could send me money, but that won't even make me do anything to entertain you.
Cameras we saw around
no one's holding you
Charlie,
hostage.
generally speaking. Now there is one moving camera that I want to point out, which may potentially be the 4th camera. Which
so boring, yet you can't stop watching it. Makes no sense. Just
assuming this
swipe away.
A contractor.
Find something more to your liking.
Him, and he was going from side to side. You remember him?
Or sit somewhere that's not meant for you and complain, I suppose. But either way, you're giving me engagement, so thank you.
Here's the diagram of those static cameras, the 3 shots. Now we have one to the front left side of Charlie that is being operated by Robert Golo. In theory, I would say that it is actually the camera that is circled in blue right there. The yellow one is operated by Robert Golo. That's the one that he is going to be facing the person that's asking questions. The one that is in blue is the one that I would say would carry the most critical, graphic, up-close evidence of Charlie Kirk being shot, right? That's the one that was being operated by Jordan Wilson. In other words, if I were trying to gather evidence very quickly within minutes of Charlie Kirk being shot, I'd go blue. That's an opinion. I'm saying were I in control of the AV department and I was trying to be useful to police, I'd probably grab that footage as critical evidence. And then I would grab that footage of what's circled in yellow, which we just discussed, that is, as he described, pointing to the person that's asking questions. We know that has some rotating capability. I'd probably grab that 1 second, right? If you're trying to help detectives secure the best footage to scan the crowd, since that is the crowd footage as he demonstrated, potentially to find a shooter in the crowd. I'd go, okay, number 2. 1, 2, I'm trying to be useful. That 3rd camera, to me, if if I'm running this event, is instantly the most irrelevant because A, it's facing downward. B, it's behind Charlie. And traditionally, in case you're wondering or need reminding, all it showed was a view of what was happening below and around Charlie's feet and captured some audience, right? But not more than the yellow camera's going to capture. Red camera, if you want to capture the audience, you go with the yellow. And the reason why I'm saying traditionally that is what it showed is because there was a massive discovery from YouTuber Nissy when she realized that Terrell Farnsworth, when he finally did show me the completely non-graphic footage from behind Charlie's head, had presented to me what appeared to her to be a zoomed-in shot from that camera. This is important that we go back and revisit what it is that Nissy caught about that camera. Take a listen.
In this footage that Terrell has selectively shared with Candace, we can't see the ground where Charlie had been sitting. You're probably thinking, okay, so what? Well, I'll tell you what. Actually, I'll show you what. On February 28th, 2025, the American Comeback Tour did a stop at Florida State University, and here is the back camera shot. On March 3rd, 2025, the American Comeback Tour did a stop at the University of Southern California, and here is the back camera shot. Here's San Francisco, here's San Diego, Long Beach, Boise, Idaho, Washington State. Do you notice a pattern? The camera is a wide-angle camera and was always used as such. However, in the footage that Terrell has selectively shared with Candace, you cannot see the ground. So either that day at UVU, they had changed things up and they had zoomed in the camera so that you couldn't see the area around Charlie, or Terrell had zoomed in after the fact, and he was showing a cropped version of the footage to Candace.
Blah, today. I slept. I went to bed at like 5 p.m. last
And
night.
we've already demonstrated from Terrell's 11
And I didn't wake up until like 7 this morning.
He's willing to lie to me, so I don't think we can go directly.
It's Elliot, Orly.
We have to continue to prod this narrative on our own to join Nissy. She raises an important question. Did
Orly!
Terrell do this after the fact? When did he do this? Because what we learn is compelling.
Dude, stop.
Terrell
Cut it
did
out.
not give them.
If they want to come in the house, they'll come in the house. No, stop it.
Show you. Race, take down that camera to then take the SD card out of that camera. And our
Oh, good.
reception-
Alice is there. You good? What's wrong? That bike is too tall for you. Adjust your seat. You need to lower it immediately. That is way too high. You'll crash. Yes, you will if you can't reach the ground.
Why not hand the direct SD card over to
Thank
the
you,
FBI
Orly.
investigator? I mean, did Terrell think that they were not equipped with knowledge of how to use an SD card? Even I am, and I'm terrible at technology. But let's listen to Agent Hull's testimony, because actually, kind of absurd to consider that.
Agent Hull, any more video? Did you collect it, or either you or another agent of the SBA?
Yes, we were able to collect video. TPUSA had a videographer, Visual Impulse, who was taking coverage of the event, and they provided video to us that they had captured on September 10th of 2025.
And do you know who or how that video was collected from Visual Impulse?
Yeah, Mr. Farnsworth originally provided, I believe, a flash drive to Lieutenant O'Brien with one of the local agencies. And a short time after that, on September 10th, he provided
Damn, dude.
downloadable versions, electronic versions to Agent Mortensen. And an 1102 was collected from him on
Inner
this.
thigh muscles are
That's what it
freaking
was.
getting fired up.
Not the SD card, though. So when the footage began going viral, the clip of Terrell taking down that camera in
What's
particular,
in the fuck?
people online, I think, rightfully speculated that there must have been something really
Oh, that's
important about
crazy.
that back footage.
I was
behind
literally
Charlie's head
just
specifically.
watching
And
something
then
about being
people were gaslit.
botted
we were told no.
or
There was
whatever,
nothing unique about
and
that camera. There
like
was nothing unique about that footage in particular.
I was like, oh, that's
Terrell
never
actually
happened to
grabbed
me before. It
all
was
of
like
the
literally
footage,
this morning.
and he did so
That is
because
so crazy.
people were stealing and people are evil, which we then said our common sense went,
Yeah,
that doesn't really
mhm.
make sense, because if he was worried about people stealing, like,
Yep,
wouldn't he
obviously.
be concerned with the
It's just
camera? It was
crazy.
just the SD card that he took out. It was Andrew Colbett who offered that excuse, by the way, to Tucker Carlson. Again, I'd like to remind you, here's what he said.
Wow, that's so crazy.
Charlie was very well aware of the existence of evil.
It's
obviously.
funny
So
that
were
you
us on his team. You know, there's a, by the way,
spend your
one of the
time doing
conspiracy
that. Isn't it
theories
boring to like?
snuff out here. One of
Don't you
our
have anything better
dear
to do?
friends that literally from the
Interesting.
very beginning started with us and loved Charlie like a brother. He grabbed the SD cards out of the camera afterwards, and there's all these conspiracy videos about, like, why did he grab the SD cards? Well, first of all, they're in the possession of the FBI. Okay, it's not like he took them and like ran off with them. Second of all, I asked him personally. I said, why did you do that? And he looked at me, and this was his answer. He said, because I know people can be evil, and he did not want that footage being grabbed by somebody. There were videos of people after the incident going and stealing hats off the table. I mean, so I'm so grateful he did that, and that was his instinct. He's like, I'm depressed to know that was why I did that, but I knew that I had to protect that footage because I know I wanted. I mean, you're recording in like 4K,
powerlifting background, which
and
is
so
okay, great.
I'm so glad he did that.
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. He said,
Yep,
because
I
know
already am
people
on that.
can be evil. Try that again.
They're gonna just keep coming.
Because
That's
I
how it
know
works.
People can be evil. One more time, so we give you as much passion as I took the SD cards because I know people can be evil. Beautiful, beautiful. Really, the Academy Award goes to you, Andrew. But you said cards, and what we noticed was that it was card. It was that one first. It struck me and others as odd, but here's Andrew reinforcing the narrative that this is a conspiracy theory. There was nothing special about that particular footage behind Terrell's head. He was actually worried about all of it. But actually, if you keep reading Terrell's 1102 statements, it flies in the face of what Andrew has said. There was something unique about the footage behind Charlie's head. There had to be something particular about that footage which moved Terrell, or maybe someone in the SBI, but it's not clear, to create a clip out of only the footage behind Terrell's head. Behind Charlie's head. Just that back footage. We're going to read the rest of the statement, okay? Terrell writes in the statement, and we can pull up that statement if you guys have it. It reads, regarding the clip, which has been labeled 80704, turning point footage of the crowd and behind Charlie, I have reviewed, and from what I can see, it is a true and correct representation of a portion of the larger files previously sent to SBI. So let me slow that down for you because it's very important. What we are learning is that they had 4 videos. Pull that back up, please, and you can split this. They had 4 videos in total, and you can bring me in on this just so I can explain this. And of those 4 videos, they're telling us the length of each of those videos here. One is 26 minutes, another one is 26 minutes, another is 26 minutes, and a fourth one is 23 minutes. So that, I'm guessing, assuming represents, because this, Charlie got hit very quickly into the event, that this represents the full length of all of that footage of the cameras that I showed you. Despite having all of that footage, they decided to clip from the camera behind Charlie's head,
My poor tailbone.
a special clip. And that is what Terrell is saying, I believe this is a true representation of the footage that was recorded. Why did they need to clip out from the full footage of that camera just a little 3-minute clip? That's the question. Okay? So what we can discern from this, that for whatever reason, of all the camera footage that was provided across 4 cameras, only one of the 4 cameras that had footage, they felt they needed to turn into a clip. Like I said, we're not sure if Terrell clipped it or if it was SBI that clipped it. We do know that Terrell was the first to touch that footage, and we do know that the footage wound up clipped, and Terrell is testifying in his statement that from what he can see, it appears to be a true and correct representation of the portion of the larger files. Now, the way that he is phrasing that is interesting, a true and correct representation, because it would still be true and correct. It would still be a true and correct representation if it was zoomed in. We learned that during the whole back and forth regarding 12.1 and 12.4. In the courtroom when they were debating, they got to see zoomed in footage, but they were like, this is still a true representation of what happened. We're just zooming in and making some circles. So Terrell is basically saying it's still a true representation. It's plausible. And the only reason they would have to clip that out is because it was zoomed in. You would have to create a new clip. If you were zooming it in, you couldn't just run that in the entire content.
I can't take a nap. My kid is outside playing.
What I'm saying to you here, okay? You would have to clip the footage in order to zoom in. I am making the case based on Terrell's 11.
I guess I'm gonna have to make dinner. Instead of relax. What is that at? Hi, Jamie. Oh, my thighs. I haven't. It smells like cleaning on. Walking downstairs, jello legs. Hello, sweet boy. Do you want to go outside and go potty yet? Guess I better just be fucking responsible and do what I'm supposed to. Elliot likes this macaroni, so I guess I could bake this right in the oven. Stovetop. Small amounts can be heated on the range by placing random blah blah blah. Okay. Well, I guess let's do our dishes and stuff. Oh yeah, Elliot emptied the dishwasher like a precious angel sent from heaven. Clean. Oh, my leg muscles. My legs hurt. Dude, stop. Cut it out. Nobody likes a whiner. Nobody wants to hear that. Me especially. Yeah, now you're ready to go outside. Is that what you're saying? Yuck. Yeah, just a second, brother. I hear you. Hold on. Oh my God, you're so demanding. You didn't want to do the thing until, like, I'm busy. And now you want me to just drop everything and just do the thing. Ah, fuck! Ugh. Fuck was that? Dude. Where's the fucking thorn at? God. Diggly dag, that fucking hurt. Money, move. Oh yeah. Damn, that fucking sucked. Oh, look, homemade cottage cheese. How nice. Scrubbed. These need to go in the dishwasher, which I need. You. Mommy doesn't appreciate you leaving your shit around. Okay. Whenever you're ready to come back inside, let me know. All right, kitchen's clean. Nope, I do not have 3 cats and a dog. I have a child. I have 1 child, 4 cats, 7 pigeons. What did I do with my Julio?
Trust Levi. Just to tell you. What?
Why not? Levi's a good boy.
It's because you know the snow wheel you have right there? I have 2. He destroyed one.
Probably by accident.
No, he did it on
Well,
purpose.
also, you guys are all boys, and you guys are all destructive and wild. And you got to remember, Levi is only 7, right?
I know.
8. He's still little.
I know.
He's still
Is
learning.
that for yours, Mom?
We got to give each other grace. Yeah, baby, go ahead.
I need a couple sips.
Nope, not that. It has diet. Nope, aspartame.
Oh,
Aspartame.
funny. Where's the
You can get those Soleils. That's it.
Who wants a Soleil? Me. Hey,
Well, I don't know how many there are.
they're basically a fizzy soda. There are 6.
There's 6 left. Okay.
Rewarding.
You want a bubbly water?
Want one? Bubbly water?
It's a bubbly water. It's
Yeah,
like
they're-
pineapple flavored bubbly water. It's very carbonated.
What the
Orly bubbly. It's very bubbly.
What does carbonate?
Carbonated means bubbly. Slow it down. Hey, he wants to say hello to everybody, Elliot. Let him say hello.
Wait a minute. I have a car. Wait a minute. Donation. It makes a little run, you see? Hey, Hon, do you have a marker, Mom, so we can mark ours, so we know the difference?
No, I don't actually.
What do you want?
You could do here.
I mean, like a Sharpie.
Yeah, I get it. Here, put tape on it, and then you can use any. That Sharpie's got a small tip. Hold on here. Look.
No, I'm
Right
literally
on
just
this.
gonna do this. Look.
It's not gonna.
Circle. Smiley face for me.
Right. So if you just put some tape on it, then you'll know if that gets rubbed
So,
off, because it
Elijah?
will.
Hey, Elijah,
Elliot has don't. It's gonna rub right off. Just trust your mom.
It's
It
not.
is. It is. It is. It is. It's wet metal. It's gonna rub right off. Go turn the air on and sit in front of the AC, please. Elliot, can you please check the jug? Elliot. Oh no, Levi upstairs. Elliot, can you please? Elliot, check the jug.
Wait, what jug?
Thank you. Now turn the AC down to 71. Put it on 71, Levi.
Finally. Oh,
There's
Ash
a tiny
is here.
little child outside.
Oh, it's Ash. Ash. I don't like it.
You don't have to drink it. It is just bubbly water.
Way too bubbly.
Where's my drink at?
Way too bubbly. Let me guess. His mom and dad said yes. About going inside.
Just like I told you. Don't leave the door open, Money.
Right there.
Yeah, she will just bolt. She doesn't give a fuck. She tried to bolt from under my legs too.
Well, Money didn't care. Just watch
That
the
time.
door.
Yeah, that time you got lucky.
So
Yeah, we
two,
got real.
the footage behind
All right, go
Charlie's
play
head
upstairs.
was specifically
No jumping around and
also
stuff, guys, please.
contrary to what Andrew
Go
Cole
enjoy
said,
the AC upstairs.
These can go in the dark,
something
they're in the
special
sun,
about
and
that
then put
footage
in the
behind
dark.
Charlie's
Oh, that's cool.
And
If you put them up on against
Terry
Elliot's
liked
bedroom window, you'll be able to hide them in the hide in the closet and kind of see them.
footage in particular
I know. I was just
because
saying
he
it
did not
because
instantly grab
Levi's trying to
all
trade
of
me
the
something.
SD
Oh yeah, no
cards.
trading.
He grabbed
Something
that
of his.
one.
Yeah, no trading.
My mom really does.
That's what
Yo.
Elliot outside.
And that was my husband. Okay. So, what do I want to make? I could do, I apparently don't have any red sauce. I thought I had 2 bottles of red sauce, one that I opened and then a second one, but apparently not. I don't understand. I don't think I have enough stuff to make my own sauce. I don't think I want to take that chance. Do I have... Can I make teriyaki? I don't know if I could deal with that in that chicken, though. I've got garlic, or I've got ginger, I've got garlic, I've got chicken, I've got soy sauce. I mean, I could make teriyaki sauce. And I have syrup. I could use the syrup, the real maple syrup, to make teriyaki, and that would be pretty fucking fire. I could make rice and chicken. Maybe I could just do the chicken in some like simple set it and forget it kind of way that it could just go off for like 2 hours maybe. And then I could just pick the meat off. What if I just boil the meat and then I pick the meat off the bone and then I stir fry the meat? Because like boiling the meat would be fast. Although boiling the meat would make it like weird. I don't know like what I want to do. I want it to be juicy and tender, but I don't want to have to wait for it to thaw. It's frozen. That's the note. So what if... What if... Elliot! Elliot! Elliot, come drink some water, please. Hey, grab my water off the desk in my office. It's next to my rug making equipment, I think. There is salt in it, yes. I want you to drink some of that.
Is it in a red cup?
No, it's in, yes, there's either a red cup or a water bottle with black lettering. One or the other, but bring the water bottle with you.
The bed thing that Elliot has for his bed is the same as mine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You have the loft bed?
No, not that. I'm talking about the padding thing that's on it, the Minecraft thing.
Oh,
I have
the
same
sheets.
thing. I have the same
Those are
sheet.
cool sheets. Elliot, can you bring me my bottle, baby? Elliot, stay out of my room. Please and thank you. Elliot, why is the light on in my room? Elliot, stay out of my room. I don't want any chitlins in my room. Hey, baby. You gotta stop. You're over here. You're literally, Elliot, your face is purple. You need to cool down. Ooh, it's really hot and gross in here. It's stinky.
Yeah.
Elliot, seriously, you need to drink water. ASAP. Your face is purple. You're gonna have a heat stroke. Please, guys, don't mess with that mattress. Where's my water bottle? Baby, where's my water bottle? Come on, guys. Where?
Bottle's in here.
The water bottle is in here. Elliot.
Did you
You
select
can't. Guys, seriously, it's so stinking here. Levi, you can't have anything to drink in here, bud. No food, no drink upstairs.
Put this back in.
Put the mattress back. That glass frame is gonna get broken. That has glass.
I was gonna put it over here.
Yeah, the mattress needs to stop being played with, guys. Oh my god, it stinks so bad in there. Ugh. Take your hat off, Elliot, so you can cool down. Ugh, it stinks like a fucking boy in there. Oh.
He people saw. He was looking around to see who was watching him as he took only the SD card from that camera before he
Oh my God, I know what I'm gonna make for dinner.
Let's watch that together. Here he is. Here he is.
Guys, stop playing with the door!
The camera all together. If you're worried about theft, take the whole camera.
Leave the door alone, please.
He doesn't do that. He takes it apart.
Elliot,
And he takes
Elliot,
the SD
you need
card
to,
out.
dude, Elliot, everyone's gonna have to go home. Seriously, you gotta calm it down, bud.
Looks around.
No hide and seek in the
Wants to see
house.
who's looking at him.
You guys can play running around stuff outside, but you are overheating. Your face is purple. Take your hat off.
What did
Take your
Taylor
socks
do when
off.
he walked
Let
around?
your feet get some
That's not
circulation.
just any other
You need to
camera.
cool
Just
down
that one.
immediately. You are purple.
It looks more red to me.
Well, you don't have to wonder.
Yeah,
what
that's
he
his
did,
version
because
of
today I
purple.
can tell
It
you
starts
that
out red, but he has the predisposition to have a heat stroke, and I don't want him to have a heat stroke.
As I was wondering who
Oops,
could be
that's the front.
trusted at
Almost did it
20
again.
USA.
Okay, so
And like
I'm
I
gonna
said
cut
to you instantly,
vegetables.
there was
while
a
that's going
network
on.
of government employees that were fighting to get the truth out and wondering who they could trust as well. And now appears to be the moment to not tell you what Terrell did, but to rather show you and let you draw
Okay,
your
we're
own
not gonna leave
conclusions
that in
about
there.
whether Terrell appeared concerned about anything other than that particular footage. Okay? Here is what Terrell did thereafter, seen for the first time.
I don't want Elliot outside. I just want you to take your socks off. I want you to sit. He's hiding.
Terrell
No, he's not. He's
is
outside.
there.
Well,
I saw him go through this door.
Don't leave that door open. She's.
Looks around.
Where's Money?
Again,
Uh-oh.
nervously.
Not over here.
I have to find my cat now.
Oh, right there.
You see her? Oh, good. She's up high out of you guys' way.
He zips up.
Thanks, bud.
He doesn't run to the other cameras and try to grab the SD card.
I'm
Instead,
able to find
what he does is he
pieces
whips
that
out
are
his phone
smaller than my pinky
and he
finger.
begins
I'm able to
texting
find
with
money.
someone.
Yeah, I want Elliot inside. Elliot, I want you inside in the air conditioning for a little bit until you drink enough water and cool down.
Who's he texting?
With his shoes still here?
Levi,
He went
He's
outside.
just out
are
there
you hiding?
being evil.
Marco!
Worried about securing the footage. Why didn't he grab the other SD card or 3 of them in a row?
Well, either way, it's okay. He'll come back. He got his shoes here.
Because I gotta tell you something.
There's something sharp. Find it if you find it. Find it.
Toward me,
I couldn't find it.
amongst my peers sitting on a jury, I would not accept your narrative that he looks like he's worried about people stealing.
Nope.
Not about the hats, not about the other footage.
He lives next door, Elliot. He could have probably just gone home for a second.
Looks to me
He might have needed something to drink or eat or something.
Again, this is my opinion. It looks to me like he's completing a task.
I just don't
and
know.
checking in
I'm
with
just
someone
saying,
to
you know,
say
I'm
that
just.
task
He
is
lives right
completed.
next door. He could have just run home.
He
He
did.
might have had to poop.
Open to
He did
everything.
to take
Maybe
his
there
3D
was some
print.
police officer who told him to take that footage in particular. I'm told that didn't happen. And I will say this, that when someone demonstrates that they are capable of lying to you,
Why
you have right to
when
take
you're
note. And Tara
recording, you
lies
have this
lied to
on?
me.
So I'm listening to it while I do
Years.
stuff. All right, Elliot, I want you inside. Stop going outside.
Based on everything that we are observing,
Just stay inside.
with our
You'll
eyes,
find him
that I'm
eventually.
observing with my 2 eyes,
Go-
his mannerisms,
I want you to chug water. I want you to chug
if he
water.
lied to that
Get
footage
that jug and
quickly,
that.
within
Here,
4
it's
or
right
5
here.
minutes,
It's right here.
because that
No,
had to be
drink
secured.
this.
The 1102
That's bubbly. You
statements,
can't chug it. I want you to chug. It has electrolytes
where
all
we
in
know
it.
that footage
What's
in particular
electrolytes?
was
That's
placed.
the your
I'm
body uses
speculating.
electricity in order to so your arm moves. It's an electric signal from your brain to your muscles to your move your body. So you need to have salt in your body so that it can conduct the electricity. And if you don't, your heart could, you know, it could mess with your heart. So many things could happen without electrolytes.
Sit here until he's here. And when we find him, you know where we're gonna do. Get over here! Oh God! Well, Elliot went out because of.
Elliot, come on, dude.
He's chasing Levi outside. Elliot,
Elliot, come on, dude. Stop, Elliot. Come and cool down a little bit and then go back outside. Your mom is getting frustrated, bub.
I don't like the smell of onion for some reason.
Yeah, it's very strong when they're raw. But I'm gonna make some delicious ass pasta here in a minute. Told to me by some little old nana from Italy.
If I see him, get him. Yeah, but I can't go in front of this camera.
Yeah, don't get him. And he doesn't like the smell of onions, and there's a lot of onions in the kitchen, and it's gonna make everybody cry.
How?
Elliot, sit in front of the air conditioning. Stop opening the front door.
He just went back outside.
Oh,
I'll get him.
it's all right. He's mostly getting chilled, but I just want him to drink this water. I hear whispering.
I'm gonna go upstairs too.
Elliot, where are you? I want you in front of that AC unit. Come on, Elliot. Seriously, baby. Chill out. Dude, come on, guys. Oy. Ah.
Shut the dang front door, Levi.
Elliot, you too.
Did he find his shoes?
I don't know.
Damn it, he had his shoes on?
I don't know.
He's coming. I hid his shoes. Should I hide him somewhere else?
Stop being mean to Levi. Do not hide his shoes from him. Oh my god.
Oh.
No, Elliot. What the hell? That's not funny. That's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. Elliot, you're gonna have to come inside if that's how it is. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
You think he'll go through the sliding door? I'm waiting here for him. I want cookies. I'll be here so then when he sneaks through. So he can come. I said,
Elliot, why are you lying to him? I don't like it. No, that's not funny pranking. That's lying. And you better not fucking attack him or tackle him, or you're gonna get on restrictions from hanging out with friends.
you just got the prank for.
No, Elliot's pranking you. He's just trying to be silly. Levi, you better not be playing around here with knives. Please don't run around with a knife, Levi. Okay. Okay, but don't be running around with any kind of sharp anything, please. You don't want to accidentally hurt yourself or anyone else.
He did sharpen it.
Okay, well, go ahead and put it home. Leave your stick at home, okay, baby? Elliot, don't you dare.
Put it in my garage.
Elliot, you are being rude, dude.
He's already
Okay.
outside. He is, but
Time out, Elliot. You threw it in
I
the...
didn't throw it.
Okay, put it in his garage like he asked.
He did.
Put it in his garage like he asked.
I think Levi took it.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think Levi.
Elliot's not allowed to have anything like that anyway.
I don't know. Actually, it told me a few days ago. What's in this? Yeah, we do not mess with that. What's in this? I have spiders in it. What's that?
What is it? Oh, show him. Yeah, show him. He might have fun with it. You don't have to hit it really hard. The more gentle you are, the faster you can go.
What is
It's called box balling. You just punch the red ball. And it helps you to have hand-eye coordination.
What's that?
That means that your hands can do what your eyes want them to. Faster and more efficiently.
But I wanted to.
Hold on, he's going to show you, and then you guys can each have a turn.
He already did show us.
Okay, we'll just give him a second, obviously,
That
to
was
show
a
off.
lot. Yeah, but it seems hard for you.
All right, let Elijah have a turn, Elliot.
I guess I fight my cousin Damien with boxing gloves. That should be easy. Can we also have an applesauce? Yes, please.
What do you mean? I don't have an applesauce.
This is,
Oh.
It is a bit hard.
Yeah, go slow. It's
Just
easier
go
if you
there
go
for my-
slow.
Just go.
It
just go
takes
there
time
for
to
my
practice.
refrigerator.
It took me almost a whole day to figure it out.
Oh, I already got it.
I meant like really get going. It took me a little while.
I already got it.
Good job.
I did the string once or twice, but I got the ball of
I'll be right back.
Oh, I don't like those. They're I've tried them out. Chips upstairs, by the way, guys.
Oh yeah, no food upstairs. Thank you, Elliot. Good job advocating.
That's hilarious. Look, you can just wax them with it. That's a built-in shield. Oh my god.
Elliot, sounds like you're being wild, Boo Bear.
That's a hilarious hat.
No, don't put the umbrella hat on in the house.
He did.
Shit, I knew it.
He already did.
Elliot, take off the umbrella hat in the house.
He picked it up. I can't use it.
It'll break one and poke your eye out for two. It's got sharp points on it. It'll scratch up the walls. It'll.
Dude, this is so hard. Shield attack.
It's a bad news bears situation.
I dodge it. How do you close it? Can you close it? Pull on this black thing. What? Pull on that little white thing beside it. It's a weapon. Ow. Oh. Bruh. No, that's not how you do it. Wait, hold on, stop. Give it. Leave it.
Guys, stop arguing so much. Take turns.
Everyone take turns. Yeah, I just wanted to play with it.
He literally just had. He just got his hands on it, Elliot. Give him a chance.
Wait, technically he got his head.
Oh, okay. Ha ha ha. You're so hilarious.
No. Wait, no. Look. No, Elijah. He tried to use that on me. Elijah.
Oh, what the hell?
Ow! His face. You got hit.
Oh, yeah, it does do that.
No, it hit me in the face because Levi just
Oh, well,
hit Elijah and
Elliot.
it hit me in the eye.
Oh, well, it's a soft ball. Come
Now it
on.
hurts 'cause my
You
eye-
hit yourself in the face with it.
Couch potato. Wait, let me try and get it with
Be nice around the dog. He's got bad legs, bad hips.
Yes, that's 200 years old. I'm gonna ask Mom how old this is then. I looked it up at my dad's. How old is it?
I don't know. It's not 200 years old, but it's definitely
I looked it up and
old.
it said it's from the early 1900s.
How do you know? There's no marks on it, Elliot. There's not even any maker marks or anything. There's nowhere to tell.
The type of wood.
That's not. You don't. How do you know what kind of wood it is?
What kind of wood? It is birch.
Where do you know that?
Actually, oak. Sorry. Oak.
It looks more like oak
Yeah, it does.
or cherry.
No, am I stupid? Oak. You called it stupid. It's my name. Cherry wood.
He doesn't mean
is red.
stupid like that. He's
Cherry
just
wood is
using the
red.
wood. Cherry wood is not red.
It
It's
is.
somewhat red.
Pink.
Thank you. I know.
Oh, Jesus. You might break it.
How about we just put it away and we don't play with it? It's not a toy. It's not a toy. It's a decoration for the. It's a decoration. Put it on the TV stand thing. That's right. That one is yours, but Elliot. It's the one that I bought you for your birthday.
Yeah, but his can make the ding.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Please don't break my stuff. I don't want my house all destroyed because you boys can't control yourselves. No, leave money alone. Yeah, I know. I know. Come lay down over here. You can go lay down over there. Guys, please take it easy in the house. Just play indoor play while you're inside cooling down. Play with Legos. Do toy things. Is my phone charging? Leave your door open. Elliot, leave your door open.
I'm just down here to function.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know how to sit and chill when you're overheating. Elliot doesn't know how to sit still. It's not one of his
I do.
things. Oh my god, the smell of cooking onions is so much yummy. Elliot, you are super duper close to losing time with friends. It's a... Elliot, you are the worst one. Calm play, Lego play. This is not a jungle gym. Our house is not an outdoor play area. You guys are adult sized. Okay?
We are adults. Not me.
I know that, but you are calm and chill out. No drinks upstairs.
I got it.
Elliot, bring your drink downstairs.
It's special.
Elliot?
I don't even see anymore.
Yeah, this is special, so please don't terrorize Boo Bear. Elliot, either play with...
Blue.
Go back out.
He's over in the corner. He's in timeout.
Go back outside.
He's in timeout.
Go back outside and play outside.
Yay!
You need to drink water. Yeah, well, obviously you guys are doing roughhousing and crazy jumping around the house.
You terrorize Blue Bear.
You need to come and drink water first before you leave.
No.
Come here.
I've been drinking bubbly water.
Yeah, that's fine. Elliot, come and drink this water. Yeah, it has salt in it.
I have a question.
Huh.
Can I bring these kids outside?
Yeah, you can have them. Elliot, come and drink some of this damn water.
Don't have to try and terrorize Blue Bear.
You have one chance.
You don't have to try and
Leave the
terrorize
bear
Blue Bear.
alone, Elijah. Thank you.
I want Legos.
Okay, well, you guys have to go outside because you can't chill out. Nope, keep going. Drink more. Drink more. Drink more.
I would ask him to be in here. Let him chill. First time I was in here, I tried to play with Legos and he kept.
Well, I know, but he's got to go tire himself out outside first because he.
So I'll just wait here and play Legos, right?
No, go outside and play. And Elliot, well, I'll have Elliot back inside in timeout here before too long. I have a feeling. Elliot's gonna have to come inside at dinner time anyway. I'm cooking dinner, so. Please don't leave the door open.
Honey was not there in time.
I know, but still, there's AC on.
It's not favorite color. Well, I will get my
As it was zoomed in, the questions that Kathy Nestor asked thereafter, things that she asserted about they don't know whether or not that footage was edited. Your claim that the FBI has it, why? It's a Utah case. Why would the FBI have the SD cards? When I observe everything with my eyes, again, I don't think they're going to call me for jury duty.
All right, let's get some of this
But it demonstrates to me
wilted
that footage was
down.
prioritized. So now the question is what? It was zoomed in, and if Missy is correct, and this was unusual and new that that footage would be zoomed in, then the only thing that would be accomplished by that sort of a crop and a zoom in would be not showing us what happened below Charlie. But I need that footage. I think super fun.
Ooh, my aunt left creamer.
I'm going to trace that footage and to be able to understand the custody of that footage and whether or not, as Kathy Nestor is asking, it was edited before it was given via ruling or via flash drive to the SBI. And I'm genuinely asking questions here. Well, why did Terrell tell me that he spoke with Erica about that footage specifically? Again, he was lying a lot on that phone call. I can't assert he was telling the truth. But I do know I have proof that that's what he told me. So why did Turning Point USA gaslight us about the significance of the footage? Now we can read the case and see that there was something about that footage that required something different. And the other videos that were running. Significant enough for the SBI to create a specialized clip from it, or Terrell to create a specialized clip from it. Why continually gaslight the public into believing
I am
otherwise?
making
Pretending there's nothing interesting there. Terrell just
caramelized
violated the crimes he was
onion
secured
pasta.
because he was worried about evil. Because people can be evil. Is the SD card still in his right hand pocket, Andrew? Carol, anybody? You say it's going to the FBI? Okay, well, why? It's a state crime. The FBI, under the law, is allowed to persist. They don't have jurisdiction over the crime or the states. In all practicality, the SBI should have been handed the SD card. And then, if they wanted to, they could have handed it off to the FBI, but that should have been the flash drive copy. Anyway, I'm going to continue to think while it's still legal to do so. And I'm certain the internet is delivering me in that exercise. We'll be right back after the break. All right, you guys, I want to pass along a heartfelt thank you for my friends over at Preborn. Their president, Dan Steiner, asked me to share just how grateful they are for faithful supporters like you. So far this year, because of generous partners, more than 50,000 babies have been rescued from abortion. That means 50,000 lives changed and generations have been impacted. Every tax-deductible gift is used to rescue babies and share the hope of Jesus Christ with their mothers. In fact, this year alone, more than 8,000 women have their growth hidden attend as victimly pay partito. So many things that I know, and I think the biggest thing is don't send a slob to my house. Don't do it again, especially when I'm pregnant with a boy. It's upsetting to me. It's unnecessary. Andrew and Erica in particular, we're really starting to partner with people who are interested in trying to psychologically go after me and my family, torment us, publishing things about like children's cars and vehicles that they travel in. I think you should stop doing that. If I could just put something in the suggestion box, just call off your dogs. Or don't, and we can keep having fun. Anyway, speaking of this totally inappropriate chain of custody, the FBI jumping on the case like cowboys. That's not how this works, actually.
Come
they are supposed to
on.
be used because your tax dollars pay for these things. When there is a case that obviously violates federal law, if it's happening on federal property, you don't get to have cowboy Cash Patel just go, I'm just gonna come and bring everybody with me and take over the whole case and evidence. Yes, the State Bureau of Investigations, as
It's
you
so
saw, can reach out to
sticky.
the FBI and help ask them to assist with certain testing and things of that nature. But the custody goes FBI and then FBI. So why the FBI injected so quickly is in and of itself kind of a conspiracy. There's a man named John Kiriko, who is a former CIA officer who had a conscience back in 2007 during the quote-unquote war on terror. He became a government whistleblower about how some of the terrorists were. Anyway, John Kiriko went on to the Danny Jones podcast, and here is what he had to
What's
say
the deal?
about the FBI's involvement.
Elliot? Okay, but if you're inside, that means you're chilling out. And Elliot is the one that needs to be reminded, guys. So remind Elliot. Remind Elliot.
Remember how he has a bear named Blue Bear?
You have one too? Oh, I love him. Elliot also has Puppy and Puppy Jr. that we sleep with every night. We love our puppy and our Puppy Jr. That makes me so happy that you have one too. That makes me happy. That means you're not going to try to pick on Elliot for having it. Yep. It looks just like our dog, actually. It's like a miniature version of our dog.
But also, I have a big creeper stuffy.
That puppy dog is from
That
puppy dog is from Elliot's great-great-grandma. When my sister was a little baby, my grandma gave her that puppy dog.
Really?
Yeah, and now it's Elliot's.
So can I tell you something? So I have a big creeper stuffy and a small one.
Yeah.
The big one's the father and the small one's the baby.
I love that. That's how our puppies are. Puppy and Puppy
This
Jr.
is unusual.
Yeah.
And you have a right to feel that this is very suspicious. You have a right to
Creeps Jr., that's so hilarious.
My back forth to Andrew Wilson. You have a right to look
Hey,
at
remember,
this.
try to remind Elliot to calm down and play Legos.
Shuts down. Joe
Try to remember to
Biden
advocate for him.
investigate whether or not there are foreign ties. If there are no foreign ties, then why would you have the issue? of
Elliot,
those
already?
non-existent foreign ties? Some people say, hey, I think there's foreign ties. You gaslight them and say, no, there's no positive evidence. How come we have positive evidence when the department that's supposed to find that positive evidence is told don't do that? Then we have Turning Point USA who's upset with the person who wanted to investigate those ties, but not upset with Cash Patel. Going to events with Cash Patel, dressed up, your buddy. People are starting to notice that all of this does feel and look like a conspiracy. How many players are involved, we don't know. But as I said, as they were intentionally trying to trick me into a lawsuit, you can see they're all salivating for me to be sued. Take her money. Shut her down. Bankrupt her. Charlie Kirk got killed and she cares and she won't let it go. Bankrupt her. Okay. Well, guess what? People are taking notice of that being odd as well. You're going after the people who are investigating it, and you're becoming increasingly more vicious in how you do it. You are spending a lot of money to do it. You are lying on record, getting caught in lies, and then gaslighting us by saying you don't have a right to recognize those lies. You have no right to recognize those lies. It's demonic for you to notice them. It's not working. And this has gone mainstream, obviously. And it is being discussed on the biggest platforms in the world. We have Sean Ryan, or more recently Joe Rogan, who had a laugh alongside his guests Mark Normand, Shane Gillis, and Art Schaefer as they were discussing the Tyler Robinson case and the odd and increasingly odd public relations campaign that is surrounding Erica Kirk. Take a listen.
I get it. Wearing that mask for a little bit, though, I genuinely both Duncan and I both gave respect first.
Yeah, but that makes you president.
Nah, I don't know.
Wasn't that guy furry?
No, he loved the furry.
Oh, he loved the fur. So,
I'm not even sure if that's true. The more time goes on, the more I'm leaning toward King. So
I don't think any story that you hear in the news is accurate.
I think there's always
or spin on it at least.
there's always some spin.
But the
And so
public
whatever the spin is about Tyler Robinson, there's some bullshit to it. I don't know how much of it is bullshit. There's some bullshit. One of the more recent bullshit is they Robinson, but then people noticed that because he's real thin, people noticed that the cars in the background, the proportions were distorted. And then they realized that what they had done was taken a guy who's like much wider than Tyler Robinson and shrunken the perspective.
Really?
Yep. Yep. And then when you see him for what he really looks like, oh, there's no way that's that guy. That guy's big.
And then it's mostly true.
No, they changed. Like you look at the hood of the cars behind them, they're all like that now.
Who was that guy?
What guy?
Tyler Robinson.
He's the guy who supposedly shot Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, that's brother.
Where was he? He was the jerk.
When he came out and started doing cartwheels with his white face on. When he did NASCAR. Yeah, he's unbelievable. Funny dude. People that got upset with that shout out.
I know.
You don't think it's weird the lady comes out to sparklers behind her? You're on your. That's insane. You don't think someone can make fun of that? Well, it's not like Randy Orton. Goldberg coming out.
Black for 8 years.
Crazy.
It's all blacked out.
She's serious.
You just have to love guy chat. That's exactly how everyone is speaking behind the scenes, and you just have to love Joe Rogan for having the courage to just have a boys chat publicly, everyone relating to and laughing to, except for Training Point USA, because this has been their PR strategy, this bizarre strategy to go after the comedians for noticing, to go after people for noticing, for trying to entrap them into lawsuits by sending D-list debater bros who know nothing about the case for trying to investigate the case. I mean, it's backward. The best thing that they could have done would have been
my
to
microphone.
say and do nothing for at least a year, rather than partnering with Charlie's enemies.
What is that sound? What is that mechanical sound, Elliot?
What?
Sounds like a mechanical sound. Oh, it must be outside. Turn the AC on, please. Elliot. You're going to be the reason everyone has to go home. Calm down, Elliot. When no one is here, you don't act like that, so... What is that noise?
Saying that his friends were enemies and that his enemies were friends. None of this is making any sense, and we have now reached peak comedy with people now just leaning into it and mocking it, and somehow they continue to go after me as if I were not here, this conspiracy would somehow stop. I'd like to remind everybody I was the last to comment publicly about the Strange Neighbors person. I only tweeted in December when she went on to a press tour and explicitly shared something that was untrue. That the night before, Charlie was not sending messages saying that he feared for his life. So we are to believe that Charlie did not share his fear with his wife at all. The night before, she says he was just so excited to do what he's always done. So so excited when I knew he couldn't sleep. Maybe he couldn't sleep because I was going to be killed. That makes more sense to me. Never known Charlie to not sleep over a tour stop of a place that he's already been. This is not a thing. Maybe he, down the line, just became so excited about going to tour stops that he couldn't sleep. He was eating in the middle of the night. It's not adding up. Anyway, another video I want to show you. Yesterday I was telling you about this account at Where Forbidden. They're just brilliant. I mean, talk about somebody who has the creative force within them. They have dropped a new Erica Kirk video, and it might be my favorite. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Take a listen.
Erica, what are you doing out here? Shabbat shalom. I choose you, Pickle Puff.
Positive evidence. Positive evidence.
Pickle Puff, attack.
Positive evidence. Positive evidence.
Pickle Puff, do something.
Positive evidence.
This was a terrible investment.
Positive evidence.
Who is that Pokemon? It's Shapiro.
It's just absolutely brilliant stuff.
That actually was
brilliant
funny.
stuff. The comedy that is coming out right now. Again, like I said, we have reached critical mass with this with this, and so setting up these influencers and wasting money doesn't work. Just sit down, have a full conversation. I mean, it's just so easy. Like I said, there obviously not just could be, there are likely a ton of things that we have gotten wrong as we have pursued this investigation. And I'm saying, when I say we, I'm referring to all of the.
That doesn't sound like chilling out.
Missy, Aaron Coleman, Ian
They keep
Carroll,
trying to open this car.
Oh, please don't try to open any cars that are unopened. We collect them.
We have made some errors, but we did not
Thank
make
you.
them publicly, and we wish to correct them.
Elliot. Just let mom handle that kind of stuff. I got it.
And be honest. You know, I actually taught a great lesson yesterday, or last week.
Nobody wants to get in trouble.
When we turned Andrew Wilson by the end of it into a conspiracy theorist who thought that I was receiving text messages on my phone to remind me of what the charges were, and then thought that I must have been receiving them through Signal or through Telegram. What did I do? The first thing I said, here's my phone. If there's no conspiracy, there's no conspiracy. Transparency is the best way to debunk any and every conspiracy, if that's what you call them, alternative theories.
Chris is
I
a
never
good
traded
long
that.
friend of mine, so
Nothing to hide,
it's not a
nothing
waste of
to
$10
hide.
no matter what.
So I don't understand why Turning Point won't engage in that by just sitting down and having Erica answer every possible question about what happened on that day. Andrew Colette, Lake Neff. Here's my phone. Here you go. This is what happened. Here's where I was. We're not getting that. And the longer that it takes, and then when you choose to finally share some daylight, you pick Andrew Wilson and you give to him a text message never before seen. By the way, it's still never before seen because we haven't seen it. He's teasing it. I can't wait. Got a little trapped. I can't wait for that text message to be publicized. I'm so glad just even knowing that it exists, that it was in Andrew's hand. That's already helpful for me. And we'll take a brief break, and I will come back and respond to some of your questions and comments. All right, you guys, I have to tell you about Paleo Valley beef sticks because my husband recently got back from his Catholic pilgrimage in Spain, and apparently he was absolute the unofficial snack of the trip. He packed them for himself, was handing them out along the way, and before long, everybody was asking for one. It sort of became this running joke while they were all walking. Everybody was coming up to him saying, "Do you have another one?" Honestly, I'm not surprised because they're one of those snacks that don't make you choose between healthy and delicious. Paleo Valley uses 100% grass-fed and grass-finished beef sourced from American family farms. But let's be honest, the reason that we keep buying them is because of the flavor. The original is the classic, but the jalapeno is my favorite because it has just the right amount of kick. The teriyaki has the perfect amount of sweetness. They are savory, satisfying, and actually taste like real food. I always put food them in my bag, my car, and even in my carry-on because someone in my family is always hungry. Clearly, my husband is doing the same. So if you're looking for a clean, convenient protein snack that tastes as good as it sounds, check out Paleo Valley beef sticks. Once you try them, you'll probably start keeping a stash in your bag as well. Right now, you can get 20% off your first order at paleovalley.com. Be sure to use code Candace at checkout. That's paleovalley.com using promo code Candace at checkout. I also want to remind you guys about American financing because everyday expenses keep climbing and high. high credit card interest is not making life any easier. If your budget is feeling squeezed lately, there's a smarter way to take back control. If you're a homeowner, your home equity is your best financial tool. American Finance can help you consolidate high-interest credit card debt so that you have some breathing room. Timing matters now more than ever. With a strong chance of an interest rate hike this September, waiting could cost you thousands. With the rates in the fives, there's no better time to find out how much you could be saving. Ditch those 20% interest rates by consolidating. You can slash your monthly obligations. In fact, American financing borrowers save an average of $800 a month. Imagine what that kind of cash flow could do for your family. There are 0 upfront fees, and you may even delay up to 2 mortgage payments, so lock in your lower rate before September. Call 800-795-1210. Again, that's 800-795-1210, or visit AmericanFinancing.net/Ellens. Again, that's AmericanFinancing.net/Ellens. Okay, top comment from yesterday's episode, top comments, there's 3 of them. A writes, somebody's comment said, if you play the Andrew Wilson debate at 1.75 speed, Rose's foot turns into a fan. I actually have to do that. That is hilarious. Nikki writes, paying someone $100,000 an hour to be humiliated is a rather expensive fetish. Indeed. Trilligan writes, this debate is positive evidence that turning point is terrible. Overwhelmingly, I am overwhelmed that it is positive evidence that their PR strategy has just been an open and shut disaster from start to finish. It's unbelievable. They cannot stop blundering. Comments from today's episode, the one you feed writes, Candace, please make sure that they did not do a BB and leave a bug in your house. First off, the zone that they were in is not a place that we are regularly other than when we actually film the show. And secondly, of course, George has already had the house swept for bugs. That's like the first thing he did, especially when we were on the Stephen Creeper and who were here. Alicia Switzer writes, Ian Carroll did a great reaction video, 6 hours, and it was great. Kudos to him for calling the BS as we all saw it and stopping to call it out. I can't wait to get my new second favorite shirt. Stay amazing. We will continue supporting you. Much love from Missouri. I actually saw just clips of him, and I've shared some of them, and they're hilarious. And I do want to, when I have time this weekend, watch his reaction video because so many people have said that it was absolutely amazing. So shout out to Ian Carroll for that. And yes, you can support us. We do have, this is my second favorite shirt, available on the website, merch. If you go to CandaceOwens.com, as we have learned, if you are going to commit a crime, please wear your second favorite shirt. So please wear this shirt in particular. Buy it, wear it, do crime.
They make egg noodles so skinny now today, these days.
Yeah. And of course, it is in.
Come on, guys, stop jumping around.
The shirts and the mugs from
Chill out.
Classic. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. Amazingly, he is still asking questions. He does not comprehend it. He does not comprehend hearsay. And the Crucible account is now getting fact checks. What do you call community notes on X? Because they're like, right here it says that they spoke to the mom. Look at this warrant, the probative cause, the probable cause warrant, and Twitter just had to come in and explain to him, no, this is not a direct quotation from the mom. This is an officer that is signing a probable cause warrant. He's had days and he still cannot comprehend this. So we are really hoping that Andrew Wilson will be able to understand it. We are done explaining it. It is now on him, incumbent upon Andrew Wilson, to do his best to sit down and understand why we are saying he's a hypocrite for allowing the courts to do what he says that we can't, which is to take a look at evidence and to infer upon it. He just doesn't get it, man. It's just not all there. James Gray writes, the fact that a woman-hating man paid $300K to be dog-walked by a woman is insane. Congrats, Candace. You are a gentlewoman and a scholar. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like I said, I am very proud of myself because I knew that it was turning points for us. Even just them saying, we have nothing to do with him, and then his opening statement, it just is incredible. It's like there's just not a brain cell split between Erica and Andrew Colbert and Blake Neff. Obviously, it's not a good idea. Give yourselves some plausible deniability. DJ Peluso writes, because I know people can be evil. I would like everybody as homework assignments to practice that in the mirror. Just the way he did it was compelling. Good performance. Didn't give me Denzel Washington, but I think that he put in a good effort. And I think my third one was good. I probably didn't have to say. writes, reason Turning Point USA wanted Andrew to debate was to attempt to absolve Israel from any possible implications surrounding the case. Yeah, that was the obvious focus, Israel and Erica, which then puts a spotlight on Israel and Erica because you don't want to debate the case, but you just want to say, but it's not Israel and Erica. Why can't they comprehend that? Why is everyone's social IQ so low as to not realize that if you keep pushing it's not Israel though, right? It's not Israel. Then people go, maybe it's Israel. It's weird. Why would he come in here wanting to talk about Israel? His opening statement, he starts talking about Israel. Why? Like, this is just a weird thing for you to do. Look, if he had proven the debate claim, his debate claim, that there was overwhelming evidence that Tyler Robinson did this, he would naturally then absolve Israel from any guilt. But he didn't want to do that. He wanted to absolve Israel from any guilt without having to prove his statements. Weird focus. Hammond writes, a burden bestowed on Candace Owens is a blessing to us all. That's very funny. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. It's just, I don't like having to give out these punishments and sentencing people for more truth, but this is just the way things work in the court of law here, in my court, my house, where I am the magistrate and I reign supreme. You can't be doing that. You can't just be bringing people with just no type of values, no type of decorum, people whose lives act like a Jerry Springer episode, waiting to have him like make you beg to bring Maury back on air. It can't be like this, Turning Point. You're scraping too hard at the bottom of that barrel right now. Anna writes, if the text said that he feared the left was going to take him out, why wouldn't Joe Kennedy that message make it make sense? These people endlessly contradict themselves, keep going back, because they are relying on us to have a short memory. Of course, if he was sending messages that he didn't message over as he was, people that Charlie felt threatened by or anything that could be significant, that would have been the first message that was handed over. And certainly they would have expressed it publicly that Charlie was fearful that the left was going to kill him the night before. That they denied it for 4 months and then had Erica deny it on Glenn Beck, or rather stayed mum on it for 4 months, and then had Erica deny it on Glenn Beck. And then when it backfired, they were like, oh no, there's messages, but like it says the left. Suspicious timeline, in my opinion. A lot to have an opinion. Joey D. April writes, DebateGate is worthy of its own spot in the official Candace timeline. I'm going to put random things in the timeline now. Because I just know how angry they are about the timeline. Like, they're all just like, why is it in your timeline? How could you put this in your timeline? I'm just going to be like, damn it. Candace went to Whole Foods. No evidence needed. Candace went to the farmer's market. Like, we're going to start putting just random little tricky
Just
stuff
touch
in the
it,
timeline.
Heather. It's hot.
And see who has a heart attack about it on X. It's my timeline. Timeline. It's weird, strange reason to question me about my timeline, which I take great pride in. And I saw people commenting going, Candace, I didn't even think this is like another level. I had mentioned that I even organized my fridge. And that it says, like, you know, sauces, I use no maker, it says sauces and dairy and things in those side compartments. And then we have little turntable trays inside of the fridge.
There's the creamy sauce.
Shout out to the suburban moms who just needed. You have a lot of kids, you got to be organized like this. Like, organize the clothes. It's just so freeing. It feels so good to be organized.
There we go. That's
So I would
better.
be darned if anybody thinks that they're going to come from my timeline and I'm not going to stand up for myself. Me and Ashley worked hard on that timeline, right, Ashley? Yes, we did, and we were pretty fired up. She almost came in from that. Things almost got physical when he addressed the timeline, but I kept my composure. Like, I was ready to knock him out. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't do that. Golf Mamie writes,
Wow, that's fucking
Cadence, thinking it's right, Candace. Golf Mommy, spelled M-A-M-I. Side note, I was listening to Kanye this weekend and came across the song Stars, and I was expecting to hear, all right, you guys, my heart raced, LOL, you have good taste in music. Thank you very much. That is our intro. I wish he had made that a full song. It really is just an intro, which is unfortunate, but yes, I absolutely love Ye. I love just who he was and how hard he fought for himself. You know, I love the song Power, the different phases of his life and recognizing.
Hey, Elliot!
For custody of your own soul once you make it, and that is why I love the song Power so much, because I feel like I got to a place where they expect you to sell your soul, and I don't want to do that.
They're upstairs. Elliot, it's 5 minutes, and can you tell Elliot 5 minutes, and then everybody has to go home because he's got dinner.
Anyway, you guys, we will
Thanks.
see you tomorrow.
Wow, this is so good. No. These fucking Italian nanas. Oh my god. I literally pulled it right back out of my mouth. These Italian nanas really know what they're doing. I'll tell you what. That's a fucking struggle meal that is fire as fuck. All you need is onions and noodles. So good. It's sweet, it's savory. It's creamy. So good. It does not taste like all onions. I don't know how to explain what it tastes like, but it is delicious. So good.
What you know, Alibuyers, welcome to another episode of Pretty Lies and Alibis. I'm Gigi. It's Monday, August 3rd, and my firstborn's 21st birthday. So a big happy birthday to Taylor. We are going to jump into day 5 of the Lindsay Clancy trial with the morning testimony recap. And I will warn you, this is some graphic testimony about the care of Cora and Callan once they arrived at the ER, and with Callan when he was transferred to ICU. I'll put a timestamp in the description so that if you don't want to hear this, you can fast forward to the other testimony that follows after. First on the stand was Dr. Michael Snyder. He works at Beth Israel. He testified about the treatment of Cora after she was brought to the hospital. They were receiving updates from EMS while advanced pediatric life support was being performed during her transport. Before arriving at the hospital, Cora had received epinephrine through that line in the bone, and they had used the machine to shock her heart twice in the ambulance. When he met the ambulance, Cora had no heartbeat and she was not breathing. She appeared blue, and she had bruising and swelling around her neck, as well as bleeding beneath the skin. There was a small amount of blood coming from her nose, and she had petechia, which means the eyes are red and bloodshot due to strangulation. Her pupils were fixed and dilated, which he explained could be related to medication or a severe brain injury. They placed a breathing tube and continued resuscitation efforts for about 30 minutes, but
hoping I could just pour it in there, but fucking can's too damn heavy.
Next on the stand, Dr. Andrew
It's too
Capria.
hot, really.
He works at Boston
Can't just
Children's
grab it.
Hospital in the ER. He testified about Callan's arrival by helicopter. He said he was informed Callan had been strangled and that EMS had achieved a return of a spontaneous circulation. When Callan arrived, he was cold, limp, and had no movement. His pupils were fixed and dilated. He had significant swelling in his neck as well as ligature marks. Although he had a heartbeat,
Kinda wanna
his
give
blood
my
pressure
kid
was
a little bit
dangerously
more than I give
low, so they gave
myself.
him medication, including epinephrine, to support his heart function. Callan required a ventilator, but occasionally he did take a few breaths on his own. They did a head CT, which showed significant brain swelling caused by a lack of oxygen and blood flow. He also explained surgery would not have helped the brain injury, so he was transferred to the ICU for continued care. The next witness, Dr. David Casavant. He is a Boston Children's ICU physician. He took over Callan's care on January 26th. Callan was on a ventilator but was not sedated. Callan never showed any responses to painful stimuli or any reflex testing. His pupils remained fixed and dilated. They didn't react to light, and that is another indication of a severe brain injury. The medical team then performed extensive testing to determine whether Callan met the criteria for brain death. Some of the tests that they do is seeing if there is a reaction to painful stimulation. They will put cold water in the ear because it messes up your equilibrium. That would normally cause a response.
Come on, guys!
They would rub the front of the eye to see if it would make him blink. They tested cough and gag reflexes, And he also explained with Callan not being sedated, to be intubated would normally be super painful and you would have a response, but again, Callan was not responding. During the breathing test, they monitored his carbon dioxide levels. A normal level is around 40, and his first test reached 59.7, which is just below the required threshold of 60 to determine brain death. They did repeat that test later that day. His carbon dioxide levels rose.
Okay, it's dinner time. Everyone's got to go home.
That indicated he was brain dead, and so they discussed taking him off life support with other physicians as well as Patrick. They took him off life support, and little Callan was pronounced dead on January 27th. The next witness, Dr. Kelly McDonough,
Because
she's
it's
an
dinner
ER
time.
physician at South Shore Hospital. She treated Lindsay, but honestly didn't remember.
Because it's dinner time.
She
You can
characterized
keep
the
these.
wrist and neck wounds as superficial. There was no damage.
You
to
guys,
major
Elliot will
arteries,
go back outside
those
and grab
injuries were
you
not
when he's
considered the
done.
immediate
I'll just be in
priority
the
in Lindsay's care, obviously. They first focused on possible head and neck trauma, so they ordered extensive imaging, including CT scans of the head, neck, chest, abdomen, and pelvis, and also a lot of blood work. The head CT scans were strategic to achieve, but she did not conduct any documentation inside the residence. Next up, we had two separate ICU nurses that treated Lindsay. I'm going to kind of combine their testimony because a little bit of it was repetitive. I have to say, Rochelle Amity was very thorough and had a lot more testimony than Megan Collins. They're both trauma ICU nurses. They testify what we've already heard about the extent of Lindsay's injuries, what medical treatment she had, and her behavior during recovery. Nurse Amity worked the night shift in ICU and testified that Lindsay arrived at the ICU considered a self-harm risk, and hospital staff assigned someone outside of her room to monitor her.
Come on, guys.
24/7.
Everyone out.
Shortly
Elliot
after
in.
arriving in the ICU,
Elliot in. Everyone else
Lindsay's
out.
condition worsened and her blood pressure dropped. She went into cardiac arrest.
Because we're
They
going to have
did
dinner
2
together.
rounds of CPR before she was stabilized.
Would you like to
Doctors
start eating your
administered
pasta now?
medications to support her blood pressure. They put in chest tubes on both sides of her chest and began blood transfusions.
You
Both
have to
nurses
eat. It's
testified
dinner
Lindsay
time.
was
If you
critically
want to play with
ill,
your friends, you
sedated,
need to eat your dinner.
intubated, and initially
You
non-responsive
know how
when
much
she
I
was
ate?
brought in.
Doesn't
During
matter.
her
breakfast and
treatment,
lunch.
approximately
Irrelevant.
200 cc's of blood was collected from each chest tube, which puts it around 10 ounces. They also noticed 30 cc's of clear fluid coming from her nose, which was cerebral spinal fluid. She had a low blood count, and she was given blood transfusions due to what they called significant blood loss. The nurses testified about the serious injuries documented in the testing, including a C1 fracture,
I remember
the
one time
T5
it
and
was 8 p.m. They had
T6
to go inside.
thoracic spine injury.
Right,
was
but it's getting close to
described as
school
a
time.
transection, meaning the bones were severed.
How many days
There were
till
also
school?
injuries involving T1 through T4. She had rib fractures, a swollen thyroid, and bruising and lacerations. The last witness before lunch was Dr. Sagal Shaw. She's a psychiatrist. She evaluated Lindsay during her hospitalization and testified about Lindsay's mental state. While
You better not let money
hospitalized,
out.
Lindsay experienced hallucinations and ICU delirium. ICU delirium is very common. My granny had that, where you're just
Elliot,
confused
dude,
because
seriously?
you're in a weird
It's
setting,
time.
you're not well, and that's very common. Lindsay was wanting to transfer her power of attorney for decision making from Patrick to her parents, but because she was having these hallucinations and issues,
Elliot.
they waited until the next day. and
No,
Lindsay
Elliot,
was better
you
and
in.
continued to request that change.
What?
And ultimately, she did change her
Oh,
healthcare
yes.
proxy from Patrick to her parents.
Yes,
The
please don't let money
prosecution
out,
pointed
Elliot.
Lindsay's hallucinations could have been caused by many medical events she had
Here, there are
experienced,
3 in
including
there.
surgery and
I have a whole nother
hospitalization.
container,
And
brand
they
new.
also noted that those symptoms resolved by the
Ooh,
following
yummy.
day. Dr. Shaw discussed the possibility of brain injuries that do not appear on CT scans, explaining that some injuries just aren't.
Yeah, so you better hurry up and eat.
They're not there, but the state.
So you better hurry up and eat, or you won't be able to make it in time to play with it.
Thank you, Heather.
Yes, no problem.
I'm really not hungry.
I know, but it's delicious, and you will.
I have 4 sandwiches for lunch.
What? The pasta's my favorite part.
2 breakfast sandwiches, and then immediately after 2 lunch sandwiches, 2
Mm.
chicken sandwiches from BQ.
It's fire, though, right?
Yeah.
It's really good. You know it.
hungry.
I know you're not hungry, baby, but you do have to
I
eat.
can't even taste the food.
Okay, well, then you can't go back outside and play. You don't have to force yourself to eat.
But
You don't have to force yourself to eat, baby.
that's all
But you can't go back outside
outside.
to eat if you can't. Or yeah, you can't go back outside to eat.
Sam,
Elliot,
what?
I'm not kidding with you, baby.
I don't like those fruit shots.
Don't eat them.
I can't not.
Yeah, just get the pastas.
They blended.
Mm-mm.
I was grabbing my.
I'm literally eating them the same. I'm not really eating all the fruit chunks. I'm just eating the noodles.
And then I'm done. What the?
Yummy, yummy, yummy noodle flavor in my tummy. I love you.
So they gotta go in at 7.
Okay. You are so beautiful. You know what we should watch tonight for a movie? You know what we should watch tonight? We should either watch Josie and the Pussycats, which is Archie, or we should watch the little, what is it? The Little Menaces? The Little Rascals. The Little Rascals. We should watch the Little Rascals movie. Oh yeah, I was saving that one for you. Thank you. Do not walk away. Thank you. Thank you. Would you like some peanut butter and jelly on a English muffin?
Can I have that instead of this?
If you eat your noodles, you can.
I'm saying instead of the noodles because they're not filling and it's just. I honestly can't taste them.
Good. That means you can just
No, it's also that
shovel them into your throat hole.
wall light cam. Low battery.
Low battery?
Is that the outside one or the inside?
What?
Is it that one?
The camera that said low battery? Which one did it
Right
say?
there?
Did it say wall camera or did it
Yeah,
say
it's a wall
Orly's?
camera.
The camera outside.
Wait, Orly's? Wall light cam. Somebody has been spotted.
Yeah, someone's at the front door. It's just those kids. The kids, the neighborhood children's. Come on, just the middle part. Open! Why are you doing this? Nope. Nobody is allowed over right now.
I was waiting.
Well, why did it sound like he was in the house?
You opened the door.
I don't want him hanging outside waiting for you. You're gonna chill out. She's at home. Okay, hey guys, Elliot's gotta eat, so you guys have got to go home. Love you, bye.
If she wasn't here, I'd know.
She's not here. She's not here. Orly cannot have this at all, okay? It'll make him sick.
And please just
Yeah, I'll make you that.
instead.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
While you're waiting on
You ate so many of it. I'm so proud of you. I didn't think you were gonna eat any of it, honestly, so.
I need some fresh air for a second.
Elliot, do not insult my intelligence, Sonny Jim.
See ya.
Elliot.
See ya.
No, Elliot. Dude, what are you doing? Why do you think... Why is this being like that? Do not. Just hang tight. Why is it doing that? It's already cut. Elliot. Son. My love. Elliot, Do not go out that door. Get over here. Come on, I'm making you a sandwich right now.
It's in the unlocked position. It's locked.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Because the handle is broken.
Why?
Because it heals. Let's do skipper. Beep, beep. Those freaking noodles are really good. You know,
What are those?
that is a piece of garlic. I'm going to plant that. Specifically because it's purple garlic.
It's stinky.
What's stinky? Well, it's garlic. Yeah. Do not go out that door.
Bye, Mom.
Okay, well, you're not going to be allowed to play with friends at all now. Ooh, you almost hit me in the head. That thing is already, hey, that thing already gave me a concussion. Don't do that, for real. It's not funny. If it hits you in the face or head, it will give you a concussion. It 100% did. It hit me right in my temple, and it almost like it made me see stars, for real. Were you with me when Orly and Nikki, were you with me on moving day when Orly and Nikki and me in the U-Haul? Yeah, you rode with her, right? Yeah, I had a concussion. Like, actually, it hit me right here in my most juicy spot, the juicy spot of my. Hey,
I have a not.
stop.
Also, feel my shoulder.
Yeah, you told me about it last
You
night.
did not. Well, it wasn't last night. It was the night before last night. How I had a giant knot and that
Yeah.
hurts.
You stinky baby.
Hugs.
I would love to hug you. Don't step on my toes though. Okay, I would love to hug you. Like I said.
Mm.
Come on. I don't want to get burnt, Bubba. Just because you stink doesn't mean I'm not gonna hug you. It's like saying I love you. I'm never gonna turn it away. I'm never gonna be like, oh no.
Look, you see, this is my knees straight.
Yep. You have hypermobility, buddy.
So look, these are them backwards, and look.
Yes, you have hypermobility, baby.
Look, I want to show you. Look.
Hold on.
I want to show you how much I can bend them without.
I know, it's like an ostrich.
my
You have
upper half
hyper.
moving.
Yes, you have hypermobility. It's one of those stupid autism things. It's just one of those
Like, how
things
does
that comes
this
with
make
it.
sense?
I don't know. It's hypermobility.
Well, my head moves from this slightly.
Yes, your head turns further than more normal people. Your elbows bend a little bit more than normal people's. That also means that all of the stretchy ligaments and stuff inside of your body, like your ribs, you can pop your ribs out, hurt yourself on accident, you know. That's why you can't be lifting heavy things using your back. You have to work your legs and use only your
I
legs.
thought it was
because
just something that happened to everyone.
No. I
Only
mean,
me?
there's a lot of people. No, not only you. It happens
Like
to me.
I'm saying, oh, does it happen to my dad?
I don't think Daddy has hypermobility in the same way that we do, but yes.
I wish I didn't have it.
Well, you do. So
Because I would be a normal kid then.
you are a normal kid. Plenty of children have it.
Elijah doesn't have it.
Elijah's
Nobody
not.
I know has
Elijah has different things
it.
going
Me and you
on.
are the only
Elliot.
ones who know.
Elliot. Elijah has slightly different things going on, okay?
What do you mean?
Well, he's not quite as smart as you are.
He is a year
Mhm.
younger than.
No, he's not.
He's 10, I'm 11.
I don't think Elijah's a year younger than you. But in any case, he's, I don't want to talk badly on anybody, but he's not, he's definitely not your level of clever.
He turned 10 literally just last month.
Okay.
Like, last month, maybe the month before. Like, my birthday
He's
month.
awesome. I think he's sweet. And he's funny. And I love that he's, like, innocent in a lot of ways like you are. That makes me very happy.
So,
Otherwise, I wouldn't let you hang out with him.
so his,
I'm not
I
too.
gotta grab something that's hidden. I gotta bring it back.
Me and Daddy are not too keen on the ideas of you being in other people's houses, though. Did you just go outside? Oh. Do 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 do. What?
Can I bring this back to Elijah?
No, not right now.
Across the street.
No, not right now.
What if I come stand on the porch
Elijah's-
and come over to give him this back?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell him to take it straight home, so it doesn't get hurt.
Elijah.
He's gonna accidentally forget his bear hair. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Well, they're hanging out in the garage. Is it okay if I hang out with them?
No.
Then you just open the garage door.
Elliot, I don't really want everyone hanging out in the garage.
Well, they're playing with toys.
They're not
toy
putting-
bin. No,
In here, there's no
Right in the-
tires on my carpet.
Nope.
They're just playing on the carpet.
they're just playing with 2 monster trucks.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay,
So-
well then you might want to sit in here.
No, I'm gonna ask. I'm
Ah!
I only want one. I'm not.
Durr. Ow. Hot.
Okay, well. Go
Elliot, do not try my
I'm
friggin'
trying to
patience.
get the door to work.
No, do not open that door.
It's broken.
Mind your beeswax.
I was in there talking
Elliot.
to him.
You were supposed to give him the. Ow, honey.
I was, because he was in there.
Okay, here you go. Eat your PBJ.
I said, Elijah, and he's like, oh.
Mm-hmm. You're Jekyll Maxon.
If I didn't have this cowboy in the garage with him,
No, I want to hang out with you for 5 minutes. Just eat meal with you. So what did you and Daddy do today? You guys went to
thrift
Goodwill?
stores.
What did you get at thrift stores? You got the tiny little Coca-Cola. What else did you get?
2 mugs.
Oh yeah, those old mugs. Elliot. No, you're not. Why are you so insulting my intelligence? I'm watching your shadow in the floor, just so you know. I'm watching you. Right there. I can see you. You're waiting for me to stop paying attention is what you're doing. So this is why I can't trust you.
The door's actually stuck.
I know.
It's in the unlocked position.
So what you're saying is you did try to open that door, yeah.
Yeah, but
You
why
see?
is it stuck?
You told me you had to pee, so you lied. You're just fibbing to get what you want.
Why is it stuck though?
It's not actually stuck.
No, I twisted the handle, it would not move in the unlocked or locked position.
I know.
Why?
When it does that,
I
you
did.
pull it.
I pulled the things all the way in.
Oh, well, it's shut locked.
It's not because I twisted the thing one way, wouldn't do anything. Other way, wouldn't do anything.
Collapse. It says feed, not pee.
It looks like pee.
It does look like it says feed, but it says feed. F-E-E. I'm like ready to go to bed, dude. I've been up since the crack of dawn.
I ain't eating anymore.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh Ermagerd. Alright guys, I love you. I'll see you later. I'm going to sleep. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the super chats and the gems. I am like seriously so grateful. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, like little baby plants growing. The babies. There's even more. Oh, it makes me so happy. I'm gonna go stare at my plants for a little while. Anyway, I love you. Peace and triple, as the boy would